on.
Hey, Mr. Falconer.
Hey, Mayor Storm. How you
What's
doing?
up? Oh, just thought I'd visit.
Oh, great to hear. How's things?
Pretty good. Although I also need to talk to you a little bit.
It's always business, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean, yes, but I had an idea. And obviously, I need a lot of King's approval to do it.
Well, you're halfway there to do that, I guess.
Uh,
That would need to be discussed with my father.
yeah. You see what I'm going for?
Huh.
It's still kind of unfinished, but I'll continue it.
Lapis lazuli is a rare currency. You sure you can keep up with that?
I'm sure I can. I just need to find high enough deposits for it and other stuff.
Well, we
But
never went mining on your lands, so who knows?
yeah.
Might find a plethora. It's not really too common anywhere around here. I mean, yeah,
It's funny, I've never been here before. I've pretty much always been on my island.
yeah. I mean, I I urge you to get out more, especially when you're on that island.
Hmm.
It's enough to cause a man insanity.
Yeah, true. Hmm.
Enough board, shops, hotels, enough security over here. I have a clothing shop there too.
That's nice. Little butchers. Oh, Iro. That's your currency, right?
Yes. So I believe the third highest.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty stable.
What's the first?
Probably either nature or water. They're usually competing up and down
Hmm.
constantly. I have to update myself again.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I do manage to, go through with separation, then,
Yeah.
I can help.
I understand you want to, I understand your want for sovereignty. It's just probably best to know where you came from.
Yeah, but like lightning is like the element is unique. Its own kind of.
Fundamentally different in a lot of aspects. I get it.
Yeah, I feel like it should have its own kingdom due to its differences. But
That'd be true. Though you do share characteristics, it's not really my call either, so. This is just portion of our history. Legends, basically. I prevented the statue of my father being made, because, let's be fair, I don't think he deserves that. Do you know how old our species is?
millions
More than
years?
just a bit more than just a few million.
I'm not really caught up on general history, but
I'd urge you to do so. That way you really understand what you're separating away from. That's not trying to make me guilt you, it's more of a understand
well,
why we're
you read in
doing
there
it.
that I was still going to be a part of the Empire, right?
Oh yeah, and they'll see that as beneficial regardless. I mean, if the majority of your island is just becoming lightning, then we really have no... Well, we have some... They have some choice to deny it, but...
I mean, since I became mayor, Ares kind of disappeared, so I don't know where he is.
Uh,
Not that
not
we
to
share
talk,
up a lot, but
not to talk bad of your father, but if he's doing that, he's probably off with some woman again.
yeah, most likely. Hmm. So what issues like happened with when like this kingdom was formed specifically? Like what are some issues you faced?
The majority of our history deprives of fighting over infections, too, actually. There was a
Really?
time we weren't immune.
Hmm.
There was also a time cancer was very rampant in our genetics.
Hmm.
Claimed about 80% of us before it grew out.
Oh wow.
Not to mention the famines, killing about half of our population in some instances.
Hmm.
Uh, Inflammation, other things. Other things that forced our genetics to rapidly mutate to grant an immunity towards these things.
So was the planet a hostile environment originally?
You can call it hostile. I mean, we had dragons at a point.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Uh, it. I think in the early days of my grandfather, we were still sniffing out the earth, sniffing out whatever dragons remains, because whenever they were spotted, they kept snagging our newborns.
Ooh.
I really don't know why. They were like 30 times our size. So like, what would that serve?
Hmm.
I didn't really get it, but easy prey, I guess.
Yeah.
It was in our early stages. Like, but we're talking 17 million years ago as well,
Hmm.
when it was very rampant with disease and stuff, and tidal changes were still happening, forming our lands, and we lived through that.
Is this filled with history here?
You'll find a lot of history sections, yes, even some books on certain individuals that made a huge impact during the time.
Would I be able to read some of it? I could do it fairly quickly.
I don't doubt that. You're free to, of course, yes.
Uh,
I can either send it over, or let's be fair, you'll probably be able to read this whole plethora in a few minutes, so
yeah, I'll just take like I don't know my afternoon and just sit here. I'll try to take my time so that way it's like I can still understand it.
really
But
take in the
yeah,
information, you know?
exactly.
That way you're not just fast reading it, and none of it really, I guess clicks.
Sticks. Yeah. So you have four thrones. Which one's
Yeah,
yours?
only three are in use. Orange one.
Orange.
Orange
Is
is
red your wife?
particularly my color. I'm not married.
Oh. Huh. Who's red then?
My father.
Oh, and
That's why the
yellow.
carpets are all red. Personally, I think it just gets the wrong idea of us being fire, but I mean, I think our stuff's different enough for it to not be.
Hmm.
Yellow one's my mother.
And the white one's blank.
Blank.
Okay.
That's why it's pale wood right now.
Hmm.
I had a brother, but
Oh.
his cancer didn't completely leave us all the time.
Hmm. Sorry to hear that.
That's fine. It's not like I knew him. It was more sad to hear of.
Hmm.
Apparently,
Uh,
his powers didn't really fully come in until he kicked the bucket. Or I guess I'm not gonna make that iteration. There's
would
just situations like that. Really understand why we struggled to begin with constantly. And
Would you?
I will have you take the oath the moment you claim your sovereignty, and I mean, I take it you're gonna want to be king of this new idea too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to take the oath then.
Mm.
Sorry, I cut you off about 2 times. What were you gonna say?
It's fine. Okay, what was I gonna say? I had a million thoughts per second, but some of them just slipped my mind. Oh yeah. Will you be able to show me around?
About this place, or
Yeah, if you don't
yeah,
mind.
I can show you in a couple places. This house isn't. This house is open for rent, so you can just explore into here. Just get a grasp of our infrastructure. Everything comes with filled in interior, at least enough to service people that just don't have enough money exactly. These are more for family homes, enough to share a bed with, the spouses, and two for the kids. We separate the
Okay.
beds, of course. Big enough dining table, because let's be fair, we do all eat a lot. Um, at least with this place, the animals don't seem to match our calorie intake of our other species on the actual planet. Enough storage, stoves, this type of stuff, cold fridges. Well, this more
Nice.
instigates heat, so the longer you open it, the more cold breeze needs to come back into it. But that's fine.
One thing that I noticed with lightning is that we end up eating a lot as well, but like more so than like others people.
Yeah, starting. It makes me realize that's why your at least intake compared to your income was not matching up with normal statistics.
I also noticed that like when I don't eat, I tend to like kind of slow down a bit. Like obviously
Oh
I'm
yeah,
still kind
that's a very easy thing.
like
There's
sometimes when I'm like working on projects, I'll end up forgetting to eat sometimes, and then like
mm,
that will lead to me kind of slowing down, and then I realize, crap, I need to eat.
yeah,
But
it's our smart energy distribution with our genetics. It
okay,
disperses power around, so it prioritizes our regenerative factor instead of all of our
I
other
have a
attributes.
bar.
Bar and grill, yeah, it's very nice. I still, well, quote unquote, I I take a bunch of, I take we have a lot of wins, um, whisk, rum, a bunch of other stuff. A lot of, I'll be fair, the prices are higher than they should be here, but that's just because of distribution. They get a profit, they need to make a profit too, and they're up for what they bought.
Okay.
We got, our own wind supply, and so does nature. I prefer nature's, to be fair. Theirs is,
Is it better?
oh, sweet berries, man, they're great.
I haven't drank at all, but
Well, enough to cover all of us, so.
how much would do you need to like drink to get intoxicated?
Well, with this, well, with the winds, it's, about 80% alcohol, or at least around that portion. Sum it up, anyways. Here. Probably won't feel it after the first two, but it'll take a little bit. At
Okay.
least just to feel a little buzz. That's usually the case, anyways. For stone, it's a lot easier. Their metabolism is a lot slower,
Well, I'm assuming mine's a lot faster, but
considering all your stuff is fast. So who knows? You
yeah.
might not get drunk, or you'll need even more specific concoctions in order to actually get drunk,
hmm Honestly, it'd be
which we might be
interesting
able to
to
do.
it'd be interesting to look into stuff that can like do that faster. Like, how much like alcohol percentage would you need to like for that to work? Like,
For
uh,
what to work exactly?
say if like this doesn't exactly work properly.
I don't know. It's like and any higher, and you'd basically be drinking sludge,
Uh,
or at least what feels like sludge, like almost like you're drinking a very thick soup.
hmm,
We managed to purate it so it kind of comes down like water, but I'm not too sure what we can do for higher alcohol percentages.
yeah.
Or, who knows, we might just need to find a new resource in order to actually go through your system properly. So you can actually feel the damn thing. No, Rome's a lot slower, but that's usually a risk no one likes to take sometimes. Rome hits hard sometimes. Oh my god, they left steak in here.
Oh.
Well, Ryan's prepared. Really need to talk to him about that. He cannot be having that many
Does he run
jobs.
this?
Ryan works here, which is
Oh.
still a problem, but because I'll put this in summary. There are 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
He works 12 as my royal bodyguard,
Okay.
and then he works here
Oh.
for about 5 hours, sometimes more. And then he has a
Sweet.
second job, and then he wants to get another job at a bakery for the full-time extension for another 8 hours.
Does he need the money?
No.
Oh. Well, I hope he's
Last time we couldn't give his money. Last time we had to save up his money, right? Because we get paid bi-weekly, right?
Yeah.
So we had to save up his money because he was on a mission. I had to keep everything in a barrel in order to keep up his sums.
Oh wow.
Mainly for the weight distribution of our currency, because we are not chipping, so
Yeah.
it's ridiculous what he does sometimes.
So is he like a heavy spender, or
He's not a heavy spender, he just, I guess, likes saving, but he's violating a lot of labor laws due to it.
yeah?
12
You
is
don't
usually
enforce
the
those?
max. 12 is usually the max you can have
Mhm.
if it's in total with 3 jobs.
Oh, okay.
So like it's very lenient, right? But he has one job that already works 12. The max you can have is 2 jobs regardless of hours.
Hmm.
Because some people just like to, just kind of be non-stop. But he saves no hours in his day to actually sleep.
Obviously isn't good if you're serving as a bodyguard.
Uh, sorry, repeat that?
Which obviously isn't good if you're serving as a bodyguard.
Pretty much, yeah.
Bodyguard.
Because anything can slowly deteriorate your energy, right?
Mm.
You can eat a lot of food, but if you don't sleep, your energy's still going to be down very heavily.
Yeah,
Especially your thinking process, I'd imagine.
that's what happens.
Less
Yeah.
sleep you have, the more it intakes on you.
Mm. It's
Oh,
still higher than the average, but like not,
yeah,
significantly decreases.
hard to tell anymore. Our thinking, our thinking with our species in general is higher than average when you compare it to, those other 7 billion other species, whatever there are.
Mhm.
It's like, do you know the other ones?
Uh, there's humans,
Yeah,
but
there's humans.
superhumans.
There's superhumans, which are just like some weird like mutation of humans that somehow develop some type of ability. It's very minor though, at least from what we found. Then there's the Excelius, which are lower in population, but their ability prowess is very impressive. Then there's Levidians, which I I don't really know how to describe them, but like think of supernatural human in all categories, and then they can turn whatever the fuck they want into energy or from energy. Like they form like I don't know. They form firearms out of energy if they wanted to.
Okay.
Well, it
Do you,
depends on what they do, but it's
well, what would happen if you mix them all together?
like them all. Like just those guys, or are you talking us?
Well, no, no, not us, but like them.
I don't know.
You think they would be able to even have a chance of like rivaling us? Like
I don't
ability
know.
wise.
Well, ability maybe, but
Obviously, they couldn't match your durability properly, but at
or
least
durability
most
or strength
weaknesses.
or speed. I don't know. They'd be clocked faster. They can probably output any type of energy. So
Hmm.
it's hard to tell. Also, we're remaining peaceful with them for a more of an external reason. That's more a secret between the council, so apologies, but I can't go any further with that.
All right.
Once you claim sovereignty, then all the secrets will be revealed to you, so don't worry about that.
If that goes
You'll be
well,
allowed
I'm
through here.
hoping so. Yeah.
We're
Well,
all just
Kai's
discussing,
good,
so you can
or
just yeah.
alright.
So you just want to see some of the intervals and stuff. Just knows what go down actually lead. First off, That's also what I've just been constantly doing since, well, we're not in wartime anymore, so I'm not stabbing heads.
Hmm.
Social studies is a very vile, well, viable situation. Sit down, you read languages, you learn languages, so you're able to communicate with others. Because obviously, all of us learn our foreign language, which yours would be the language of nature, and common, which is how we communicate with most humans,
Hmm.
and most of the other species. They call it English, but we call it common, because it's a very easy language to learn that's very context based.
Okay.
When most that we know are tone-ish based with some minor aspects of context when it comes to pronunciation in some aspect. At least
I've
that's the
talked
majority.
I've talked to other like lightning members and well not members but other lightning people and they are actually trying to find a way to create a new language for themselves in a way.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. There was a small point of history where nature and stone were actually one element
Mhm.
before they split up, and they both, in some way or the other, split their language in two, and only kept some dialect of each.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine the situation would kind of be the reverse here,
Mm.
combining the language of nature and fire once you learn it.
Yeah.
Something that seems
They're
more
trying
appropriate.
to they're trying to call it Stormic. I'm not sure,
Riveting
but
naming.
yeah. I mean, it's very to the point,
We're not
but
done yet, so come on now.
okay.
It's not like me doing this is revealing any secrets. I mean, we have maps, that's a thing, so it's also easier for us because we can literally get an you know, above view if you wanted to. So that's how most of these guys get their imagery here.
That's
Have you
why
ever, yeah, you
oh.
can kind of see it's, I mean, a lot smaller than most here.
Mm.
You can work on that most definitely.
Yeah.
Confused that that land didn't go to fire first. You seem relatively closer to a portion of fire than nature.
Yeah, I don't know. Um,
But I mean, it's almost what's the word? Just comical that you're right in between and you become a mixture of these two.
that is kind of interesting, yeah. Mm.
How's your disdain on stone? I guess how's that going?
That's fine.
You know, you probably have enough energy. Your arm could start growing back if you just remove the prosthetic.
Would that work?
Pretty sure that's, because we can grow limbs back. It's not like it's gone forever.
Sure.
Your energy was just too low to actually regenerate it when he was, well, yeah.
I've kind of been thinking about kind of that kind of stuff. Um, what if there's something like, obviously it's significantly weaker than my other arm now, but what if there's something we can use to make it better?
Well, we have our enhanced metal of this Earth, or I can bring you back to the home planet and get some materials to improve it.
What's the strongest stuff you have?
Titanium,
Okay.
at least on our home planet. That'd be a travel.
Cause I've kind of been working with what I could have, and then when I became mayor, I kind of gained access to a little bit more, so I ended up fixing it up a little more. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I'll request a shipment of some titanium parts to here then.
okay,
If, I mean, I take it you're something of a numbers guy, so just simple comparison here. The normal metals of this Earth are obviously significantly weaker than ours, right?
yeah,
Since we enhanced this region, our metals and everything in between are about 10 times better than their materials. The planet, however, 100 times better. At least when it
Okay.
comes to quality, resistance, all in all together. So it might match up a lot more. It'll at least help. Also, so you don't have to make that trip.
Yeah.
Sometimes first contact with space is a little bit different. I only didn't go insane because I was too excited about it. Some people had some dreams about it for a little bit.
Your
Wasn't
name
too
is little
emotional.
on the nose as well.
Yeah, well, that's also kind of named after a person, so.
It is. I
Do I need
mean,
to bring you back to the statues?
oh
Those
crap.
names were pretty on the nose too, so.
Yeah, I know those were on the nose names as well. I just, I didn't exactly comment on that before. But
Wington's not named after a person. The mayor of the town that made it was just kind of lazy at the end of it, but.
I mean, my last name was literally Storm. I chose it, so.
Yeah, you separated from that name.
Hmm.
Kind of insulting to your father, don't you think?
Well, he's kind of. I don't like him.
Wow, it's like a new room smell. We've never used this.
Dang. Hmm. Why isn't the war map on the table?
Better view to actually look at it. Because, we're not
Fair,
gonna
yeah.
be stepping on the table to view details, so it's easier. Plus, with our vision and our sight, being able to zoom in and out, everything like that, distance, focus, everything, it's a lot easier to
Yeah.
just view details this way.
Hmm. What are these chests for?
Mainly war supplies, that type of stuff. I mean, a lot of places they have like their own defenses. We need certain materials to get around them, or just blow a hole in them mainly.
Hmm.
It's in worst case. That's why none of this place has been used in like, well, actually 20 or so years. Because I don't know, it's only been
Yeah,
20
it's all
years.
empty.
And then since we first got here, this why it's so like, I mean, smaller in comparison to the other rooms, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, there's other things. Yeah. So
Where the fuck are
geography.
you,
So
Samuel?
oh,
Oh, I'm right
Samuel.
here. Hello?
Oh, say you was here.
Oliver,
Hi.
Please,
you're still needed
Samuel.
permission to be back here. Usually, you can't just barge in.
This is. There was no one out there. I just let myself in. Okay. And you, I see it's at least fitting, all right.
Hmm?
Fuck the arm.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Do you happen to have some sort of report on the occasion so I can get something put together?
I do. I was well. I don't have it written down, but I have it. I can spread it by word of mouth, and you can tell if I'm lying,
Just
right?
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was with Peace, and I was
Mhm.
yeah. So what was his name? Rio something.
Ryu.
Ryu.
Fucking
Um.
Storm.
Yeah. So yeah, I admit I think I kind of like did I instigate at all? Like, I think I might have done
You
that a
didn't
little.
handle his insults well.
No, I didn't handle his insults well.
No.
Um,
You initiated a fight. He proceeded to beat you within an inch of your life and then rip your arm
and
off.
then yeah,
He said he needed it for something, which
it was really weird.
I I don't know. I'm not really gonna try and think what he's doing to your hand right now.
Uh, I don't want to know either actually.
We were near your farmlands of your trading settlement.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
That's
basically. I had to take him to the hospital afterwards. Make sure he recovered nicely. Ethan was
Optimal.
reasonably pissed, and so Samuel. Oh,
I got his report on the whole thing. So,
it was good.
uh, uh, question for you
I
though.
did try and make an arrest, but not much I could do afterwards. He got in the boat and left, and I was more worried about Samuel dying in that moment due to blood loss. So
So in that case, then, if Rio refuses to, let's just say, make do for what he did to my people, do I have your support in case we need to rub him out or stuff him out?
make his we subjugate his place due to his actions.
Pretty simple,
Um,
or at least have him face his crimes.
It'd be difficult
Flat
to
out.
completely take away a leader, especially for what we could consider to be attempted murder.
Which is on the nature member, which is a
If
cause
you,
of war. So I could,
well, yeah, it's attack on foreign, so, or at least foreign
as well
types.
as attack on my son. Too, so,
He
anyways,
didn't attempt to attack Ethan actually. Ethan attempted to attack him instead.
either way, it's all kerfuffle.
Details
Thank you for your
matter.
guys' yeah, details do matter.
although
That's why I came here today.
I want to run something by you if you don't mind.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe a bad timing considering he's trying to get justice for you, and this is what you're pulling on him.
Probably a bad time,
Yeah.
but it's not a bad thing. You know, I will still be obviously working with you guys.
I'd say an easy solution is put Stone into debt to you guys, so you have some supplements back or severance, or we can call it trauma.
well, I mean, I understand the wanting of separation since the new creation of an element. Well,
The fact that he does live it.
I do see you guys. I see you guys. Don't worry. I'll completely ignore you guys. Then I'll offer
Thank you.
this.
What?
Sovereign stay until you guys get your ground. Hmm? You're still part nature, so I have some responsibility over you.
Okay.
You're suggesting a vassal.
So I
Yeah.
would be
Puppet stay, vassal.
upstate. Yeah.
Don't.
Does that put him under a different
Like
name, or
That's up to him to decide.
would I
Wants to be
still
called
be able
something else. Keep yourself.
obviously would I still be able to go by the like kingdom as like the name in the book? Like
probably have to be
basically
clan for now?
okay.
Clan for now, but once you guys get yourself set up,
But
split
you're
off
fine
if you want.
with alright. But you're fine with us like eventually doing that. Okay.
You guys
Um
are your own race, your own people. I'm not gonna subjugate. I'm not.
Type,
mhm,
not race.
type. Yeah.
Words
You
matter
know
in
what?
this situation.
I've been
But
cooped up in my. Sorry, no, never mind.
Whose fault is that, Oliver?
Nothing. Anyways,
do I need anyone else's permission to do this? Or like is he
He has control over your place. If he wants to grant you sovereignty, it's completely of his own tuition. However, I mean, at least in that conditioning, it'd be easier. But, the, we'll have to have a more formal, meeting in that house of yours to discuss full sovereignty and then getting him into the Empire.
yeah, works out. We can get two birds, one stone. We can
We need
put on
majority
trial.
anyways, too.
Put Rio on trial too.
That
oh
we
also
need 3 out of 2 for majority in order for you to be accepted as your own particular empire or kingdom. Sorry, so there I go, doing that.
obviously I just have to say something. Obviously I know I that was already probably a lot to ask, but I also want to ask if possibly Wooden can be expanded as the sovereign state or like the puppet state.
Mm,
obviously entirely up to you. It's just feel like wooden should be the base of what you know maybe the Lightning Kingdom in the future can be.
Provide the proper funds or proper resources, and we could allow that.
Okay. Um. Yeah.
Pretty simple. If that works for you, though.
Well, we as Lightning can create our own type of land, if that makes sense. It's just warped. Like, um, I can try to give you the example. It takes a moment to do the whole like creation of warped things because I'm not really the best at it. But just,
Still new, untrained,
yeah,
or
I'm not
and all
super
that.
trained in the aspect. But
Boy's a farmer. I don't know what you expect. It's not an insult, Samuel. It's more of a fact.
So, creation, manipulation, I'm guessing too, or
yes,
Just a
but that
different
kind of
type.
stuff.
And the plants and everything that we found seem to also be fireproof, so that's his fire side taking
The
that bit
wood,
over too. That
the
seems to
wood
be
is also
why it's all,
fireproof.
yeah, everything was all fireproof from it.
Yeah.
as I said, as long as you provide the proper funds or
Right.
proper resources or some
Yeah,
sort
I
of.
don't know how that's gonna go.
Mhm.
There
So
are
how would I?
places in decline when it comes to profit.
Yeah, especially due to the mass amount that lightning kind of needs to eat to be sustained. But
Or
how
you
do
could
we?
just do
Yeah,
a
become a
form of
food
debt, I guess.
liability.
Food, not food, a debt, I guess. Just
A
hoping I
debt?
can look on to you for some assistance once you get your foot down, grounding, and all that.
I'm fine with
Jesus,
that.
just
Yeah.
ask me for aid already. I'm right here. Like, you put
Oh,
yourself into debt, your currency value is gonna
fair.
drop.
Fair point. Well, are you willing to help me with this?
I
And
have
how ex-
parts of the financial side. I can do this part. I can do this very freely. I'll do this with a
would I be in
smile
debt
behind
to
my
you?
father's back. Nah,
Really? Oh.
Well, I mean,
So,
you are your
our
own
stuff will
sovereign
our
state
stuff will
now.
grow back. Our currency has grown past our population's needs, so we're able to give some,
okay.
and also external resources to more cover the basis.
Also, I have one last question. So, yeah, I set up copper lights that are powered by my electricity
How the fuck
in
did
the
you get
town of
access to
Woodham.
copper?
Lots of trading, or attempted trading with people who are stone but don't like stone, so they were willing to trade with me. It's a whole
That
thing.
checks out.
Yeah. Obviously,
Stone
you
doesn't like
do.
stone anymore.
Yeah. So basically, I got enough copper to kind of do that stuff. But I was also wondering if I would be able to buy copper off any of you guys. Like if you have any at all, or if you bought it from stone, I
We
could buy it from
don't
you.
have a lot, but
Okay.
we can give
I have
whatever we
some.
have. It just hasn't been a resource we've been looking out for. It's not exactly a useful thing to us.
Mhm. I just feel like it could work very well with what I have planned for, like, the whole lightning thing.
Understandable.
Hmm.
I'll see what I can do, anyways.
All right. Thanks.
Well, I take care of that. I got the report.
I'll go through my mother instead.
Hmm.
Smart, smart.
Yeah, she doesn't do a lot anymore, but yeah.
Well, I take care of that. I'm gonna go get some more of the fine paperwork done for the whole sovereign state thing. Would you mind coming with for that?
Yeah, sure.
And then you, peace. Take care. Send your father my regards.
You
And
sure you want to do that?
try. I just try to be formality, be a little bit
Yeah, I mean, I know, but
nice.
like, I mean, the last time you guys talked, he chewed your ear out for something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. So I just never hear, never really yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. That's deserved.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Um,
See ya.
so I just never hear, never really yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. That's deserved.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
See ya.
So Sammy, what's your opinion on stone bunnies?